yeah, fellas. Oh, yeah! I can't. You know, the perils of turning off this song when the show kills me. St. Ricketts. But fire cannot burn. www.saintricketts.com. Shout out to the guys out there. Eric, John, Tom, Kenny, Anthony. Love you dudes. Alright, we're going to put you on pause. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do that song, and at the end of the show we're going to play the Catalyst and get to their music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night live from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Your number one show in all of Bucks County. It is the Yo Show. Yo. I am Jeff the Shark Pruny, as you know, going solo like Han again tonight. Jewel Tatey burning the midnight oil at her job. We love you, Jewel. We love all of you out there, all the females out there. I want to get the banner up here and make sure I do this correctly. Excuse me, a little nervous, so I might be a little different tonight. Anyway, I want to wish each and every one of you out there a happy Women's Day. Women's Day. Start from women. Our mothers, our women. That's where we start. And then we love them and date them and marry them. And that's what makes us what we are today. So down below, you're going to see on the scroll all night long the names of some of the fantastic women that have been part of the show, on the show, contributed to the show in some way, shape, or form. And they're going to be down there all night long. We're going to scroll them. If you see your name and you're watching, comment, say hello. We would love that. And again, in the beginning of it, it's my girl Jewel, my wife Cassie. I love you both. I love each and every woman who takes the time out to be part of the show. We've had so many great ones on, so many talents in the whole nine yards, so we thank you. Michelle Bertolotto, hello, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. I don't know if that's Stephanie hiding behind another profile or Michelle herself. We thank you for tuning in to the Yo Show. Tuesday nights live, Yo Show 2.0 coming back on Wednesday nights very soon. 8 o'clock. What we do here is we talk, and we talk about topics, and we have great guests on, and we have fun. We drink some beers. We shoot the shit. We share the comments so everybody can get in on it. It's just a great old time. Behind me, a grown man with several Funko Pops. That's the way we do it here. Great show lined up for you this evening. A humongous thanks first to last week's guest, Questa. Now, Questa, a terrific musician. Not only was he a great musician, but he was live on the set of Law & Order SVU and had us, like, right there. So, the Yo Show kind of got on SVU, slightly. Like, this much. In the future, hopefully, more performances on Law & Order by the Yo Show. So, thank you, Questa. Great dude. Tonight, we have a superstar talent, a tremendous singer, and, hey, a woman for Women's Day. Outstanding and powerful, the one and only, I got to make sure I get the pronunciation right, ShaLeah Nikole is our guest tonight. I want to make sure I say that right. She's so cool. She is just a woman of strength. Great, powerful voice. We're going to play a song from her shortly called King Me. We're going to get that in before she gets with us at 8:30. She's got a performance tonight, so she came here. She's coming here, rather, before her performance. Absolutely amazing. We greatly appreciate that. Again, National Women's Day. You're going to see me scroll names down the bottom of the great women who've been on the show and part of the show. If you see your name and you're watching, comment, just say hello. If you don't see your name, let me have it. There's a lot of names, a lot of great women who have been part of this program. That's what we're all about. We're all about the equality, man. There is nobody that we don't love here on the program. Males, females, your sexual preference, anything at all. We love you here on the Yo Show. We're very open and we love performance. Again, I am Jeff the Shark Pruny. Jewel Tatey is normally with me on Tuesday nights. Jewel ran into a snag again with work. And hey, there's never anything wrong with that. A happy Women's Day to my great sidekick, Jewel. So Samantha Gold was going to join me tonight. And Samantha, at the last minute, had a little snag as well. She's like, dude, I watched the show. I love the show. I love you. I'm sorry. It happens. Don't worry. There is room for people to come on and express, and that's what we do here, man. We just have a great time. Nobody is ever left out. Top 5. We always do a top 5. Jewel is here, whether Jewel is not here, we do a top 5. And tonight, in honor of Women's Day, we do a top 5 songs with women or lady or girl or anything of that nature in the title. Because the great women start out as young girls and they make their way up. And we love you all. We appreciate it. Top 5 songs with women, lady in the title. We start out with number 5 with, of course, Word Order from Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. They do. Let them have fun. Be a dick. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, number 5. Number 4, She's Always a Woman to Me, the amazing Billy Joel. There's ice in that. Billy Joel, number 4, Always a Woman. Number 3, Kool and the Gang proclaims it's Ladies' Night. Every night is Ladies' Night. If you're in the right place, the right house, if you treat women the right way, every night's Ladies' Night. Number 3, Kool and the Gang. Quick side note, first concert I ever went to see, ever. Kool and the Gang. There you go. That's going to be a contest question down the road. Number 2, Aretha Franklin, You Make Me Like a Natural Woman. Women, it's 2022. You know what makes you feel like a natural woman? You. Be yourselves. Kick ass. Number 1, the Shania Twain song, the anthem for women out there. Man, I feel like a woman. Great song. I've seen the manliest of men sing this bad boy, and Shania Twain is terrific. It's a great song. Man, I feel like a woman. Number 1 for all the females out there and all the ladies. Like a woman. Do it. Great night. Great night to be solo. There's never a great night to be solo. I miss Jewel when she's not here. I miss any sidekick when they're not here. I've had many step up. Carole King wrote that. Yes, she did. Thank you. God, the Bertolotto ladies just kicking ass in the comment section, as always. Missing the woman on... I know, right? Right, Steph? Did we not miss the woman tonight? Cassie was funny about doing work. The work is killing her. I appreciate her career goals, though, and she's such a driven woman. She's amazing. And, Jewel, if you catch it, if you're out there, if you catch a second of it, I love you to death like no other. But I get it. And, I got... I got an all mold. You know what, though? I've met you in person. I've met your mom in person. Kick ass. Age is just a number, man. It's all about what's up here, your spirit, your desire, your drive. That's what it's all about. So, that up, and that's where I'm going to scroll some more names of the great females that have been on the program. It says ShaLeah. Oh, I can make sure I get this right. ShaLeah Nikole will be here at 8:30. Even her PR people at the Great Impact said just check with her for the pronunciation in case we got it wrong. We did a great top 5 list. And I'm happy to be here Tuesday nights. I'm like, no Jewel. And I wasn't feeling great earlier in the day. And my wife said, yeah, you love the show. You love the fans. You love the guests. Get there and do it. Is that not why we need these women? Is that not why it's Women's Day, to give us a big kick in the ass? Big shout out tonight to the group. My man Jeff Keenan, Champ Beverage. Champ Beverage, my good friend Jeff Keenan and his great crew on a crusade to bring great craft beer to a lot of the bars and distributors out in the area. And tonight it's Axeman, Hazy Daisy, and Jeff said, this is one of the most popular beers out there right now that bars are gobbling up. And beer distributors, no, I don't blame them. This is delicious. 6.4% by volume. Axeman. Hazy Daisy. Terrific. Cheers. How do you know there's some shitty breweries out there? Don't be fooled. Courtney in the house. Courtney, I love you. Courtney Schroeder, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell everybody, because last week I gave you a lot of props about the Bloody Mary contest at Murphy's. And Courtney was there. She's a professional. She said, look, let's get out there, make this with this, start this with this, and from there go on your own. And I'm winning third place in this Bloody Mary contest. And Courtney, I owe it all to you. I will say it on the air. I'll say it on the show. Hundreds of people will hear it. Eventually, hopefully, thousands of people will hear it. It is locked in forever on the web. Courtney is one badass girl. Thank you for tuning in. Stephanie, I just noticed my mom up there. You're the best. Happy International Women's Day to all the beautiful ladies out there. Steph, you know what? I got to tell you, dude, you are 100% like platonic crush, man. I love you. You're super. You're cool. You're supportive. I love you for it. We met in person, hung out. You're a great time. And let's do it more. Let's do it more. You are the kind of people that keeps me driving. I love it. Courtney, yes. You know, I got it. I got it because of you, man. You're a superstar. You really are. And my wife doesn't go wrong. My wife has a large circle of people that she brings around. They get to like me and know me because of her, and vice versa. And Courtney, you are dynamic. I really appreciate you tuning in to a great Women's Day show. And we're just out here tonight having fun. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little buzzed. Their place is awesome. Well, for a guy who never made a mixed cocktail in his entire life, I guess it's okay. I will not tell the secret. 2 secrets. Courtney introduced me to an idea, and one I did on my own, and that's it. It dies here. So Courtney and I started our own little Bloody Mary bar. We got it. Courtney, again, I will say it, methodical, like a surgeon, like perfect, like within seconds. This tremendous cocktail, man. I'm just like, wow. There was a lot of people in it, and I feel good about it, and I'm not underscoring it, but like I said, I had a lot of help. My wife helped. You helped. Oh, my God. Can you imagine just like a Bloody Mary bar with just Bloody Mary, all different varieties, all different additives, the whole 9 yards? That would be fantastic. We got a lot of views so far. Thank everybody for tuning in. This is the Yo Show. Jeff the Shark Perini. Tuesday nights we do it 8 o'clock. We're going to come back with Yo 2.2.0, which is a little bit of a different scheme show that'll come back on Wednesdays. Great guests, great people. And tonight we got a great guest coming at 8:30, ShaLeah Nikole. ShaLeah Nikole. I gotta make sure I get it right. I don't like undercutting my guests because we get great ones. As you see, all the ones down the bottom on the scroll. For Ladies' Day, we did a top 5. We did a lot of talk, and we're going to play some music right now. Our very special guest is a brand new, terrific single out right now. It is called King Me. I'm going to play it right here in the program. Let me load it up like I have to do. All right, stop that screen, load the new track. Because, we got to come in. We got to pay homage and play the great music. This is ShaLeah Nikole. This is a brand new song called King Me. And it's such a good song that I want everybody to hear it. Featuring D-Smoke. So very cool. So let's check it out real quick on the Yo Show. We'll be back in a few minutes. And ShaLeah Nikole will join us at 8:30. So check the song out and we'll be back shortly. Thank you.
Siege monstrosity.
ShaLeah, I see you.
So much time I've wasted thinking about you. Let all the lies you said replace the things that I knew was true. But now I'm not a freak, 'cause I got the proof. I come from royalty, got loyalty. So here's what you can do. king me, king me. I ain't worried about you, I'm up where the king be, king me. I don't care if you approve, I talk to God. He said you cannot take my spot. With him I go straight where the king be, so king me. I ain't worried about you. 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 Many times I tried to be someone else, but there ain't nothing more better than being myself. There ain't nobody on earth that can do what I can. I come from royalty, got loyalty, not to what I am. Kill me, kill me. I ain't worried about you, I'm up where the king be. King me, don't care if you approve, I talk to God. He said you cannot take my spot. With him I go straight where the king be, so king me. I ain't worried about you.
Don't let that crown fall down. And even if it touch the ground, gold don't scrape and diamonds don't break. ShaLeah, I see you. Let me talk to him right quick. Super. My crown big enough to weigh me down, but I hold it 'cause my back strong. Little nigga from the city standing 5 feet 10 inches. But I buy my Nikes from where Shaq go. Big shoes to fill up, I get the bruise, and they feelings don't confuse the sinner that break the rules with a nigga who abused their power and went to school through the winter just to move the needle and keep it true from beginning. Penitentiary bars, I'm spitting, be giving freedom. Why the fuck they write them songs if we don't need them? Better up your IQ and buy you a zebra. In this concrete jungle, you would've thought I was a cheater, but real recognize the only conversation that matters is the one I'm having with my creator. It's a balance that we maintain in this challenges try to beat me. You could tell them haters to king me. So
king me. I ain't worried about you, I'm up where the king be, king me. I don't care if you approve, I talk to God. He said you cannot take my spot. With him I go straight where the king be, so king me. I ain't worried about you.
Solid, outstanding. Tonight's very special guest, ShaLeah Nikole with King Me. 8:20, she's expected to be on at 8:30, and she has a show on tonight. She's got a performance later, so she's going to give us what she can and check out for the performance. So we thank you for that. An excellent song. Absolutely enjoy it. I love it. And it's called King Me, but tonight we're about the Queens. And that's okay. We can do that as well. We can do it both. So, again, you're going to see names scrolling down the bottom. These are all the outstanding women that have been part of the Yo Show, Yo 2.0, etc. Whether you've been a guest, whether you've been a charity. There's been charities that have come on the program, talk about their charities, and we have helped donate. It's all down the bottom here. Excellent. So we thank you very much for that. We got topics to talk about, and the one topic I want to talk about is my man, Ben Simmons. All right, so apparently Ben Simmons is filing, now allegedly, Ben Simmons is filing a grievance with the NBA to get back the $20 million that the Sixers held out on him. And Simmons has told the NBA it's a tough place to work. It's a tough place to be. They don't like me there. They're harassing me. Isn't it amazing that Simmons' first appearance back on an NBA court or a bench will be this Thursday night when the Nets take on the Sixers? Oh, God, Sixers, please blow that team out. Simmons is going to be on the bench, and you know he's telling the league, just check it out. Listen to the way they treat me. I'm right. I want my money. You know what, dude? Piss me off. I sat here on this program, and you know what? This program gets out to hundreds, thousands of viewers. You've seen the numbers. A lot of people check us out. Whatever. I came on this show and I defended you, Ben Simmons. I told everybody I loved you and not to give you a hard time and let it work out. You, my friend, nah, it's over. Come to the city. Sit on that bench. File a grievance? I'll give you a grievance. The grievance is you're weak. You ain't no James Harden. Ah, you ain't no James Harden. You ain't no Embiid and Maxey. Sixers, baby. I want to snap you in half, Ben Simmons. I'm sick of your crap. And now, to recoup your money, you get your law team involved and league involved. Like, oh, listen, you'll see. You'll see on Thursday how mean they are to me. Get out of here! I know I defended that man to the hills. I tried to like Ben Simmons. We all try to like Ben Simmons. It's okay. It's okay to hate Ben. It's definitely okay. Ah, my man Skriggs in the house. Skriggs? Bill Scrignoli. Sorry, that's a hard name to say. DJ Skriggs, the best DJ in Bucks County in the Philadelphia area. Dude did my wedding. He's fantastic. A great dude. And yeah, Ben Simmons gets one of those. I agree, dude. I am sick of the Ben Simmons drama. Love them. Love them. Admit. Love them. Wanted them here. Wanted him to succeed. Guy doesn't want it, man. You get the money. You get the babes. You get the fame. Why work? Why work harder? Just bring in the dough. Why work harder? And you know what I mean? You're right. And you know who works hard? James Harden works hard. Joel Embiid works hard. Yeah, get in there, Courtney douchebag. Bye. Peace. A lot of people in the city are sick of you, dude. And you're going to hear it Thursday night. You know what? On the radio today, I got the scoop from my man Christian Rupert, who is the basketball guru. When I tell you this guy knows everything about basketball. And he said that Howard Eskin was on the air tonight. And he's like, oh, Tiffany Mosher, yo, indeed, love you, thank you. One of the tremendous females that keep us afloat. We love you and we miss you. Jeffrey, got to get back on the horse and get you back here because you're terrific and we love you. Tiffany Mosher in the house. But let's get back. Well, he thought he was going to have the Iverson attitude and would be okay. But times are different. And the Iverson attitude was okay because Iverson would put up 40 shots a night and drive to the hoop and play hurt. And that's okay. Look, I was never a big Iverson guy. I didn't love Iverson. But the guy would play hurt. And he would give it his own. He would drive at 6 foot tall. He's driving to the lane against 7 foot dudes. Taking Jordan to town. Doing the crossover. Simmons, man, at your size and your speed and your athletic ability to not take the ball to the hole every freaking time makes no sense. The intangibles are cool. The rebounds are cool. The assists are cool. I get it. We all get it. I didn't think you'd ever get out of town. And you did for James Harden. And you know what? Harden's older than you and might have a little wear, but I'd rather have him. I would. Sue me. I gave Ben Simmons every freaking chance I could to be loved by the city. And people kept telling me, give up on him, dude. No, not Ben Simmons. Give up on him, dude. It's over. And it's over. And when you come here the other night, if you come here Thursday night, I wish I could get a ticket. The tickets are through the roof. People are getting $300, $400, $500 a ticket. I wish I could be there. Tell Ben Simmons what it's all about. But that's one of the many topics. We do a ton of topics here. Ben's one of them. I know, hates you. I do. So it's 8:26. We're expecting ShaLeah Nikole shortly, so I won't get into everything, but I want to talk about the Batman and my view on the Batman because I saw it the other night. I loved it. I'm going to tell you, I loved it. People get mad at that. I'll start out with it now, and in case when ShaLeah comes, I'll cut it. But I'm going to talk about the Batman. I'm going to break it down for you. I like the Batman. I thought it was a good movie. I thought Pattinson did a great job as Batman. I think his... Not a lot of spoilers here, just so you know. I think his Bruce Wayne was a little hurting. You're right. My ass didn't love it. 3 hours long was a lot. My wife fell asleep. I had to wake her back up. It's long. The reason why it's long is, I'm going to tell you, dude, and if you want, and if Miss Jerica doesn't want to see it, call me up. I'll go see it. I will see it again because a lot of people are talking through it, so you missed some. I'll see it again. Here's what you get. The current The Batman with Pattinson is very right now. It's what right now is all about. Like Bruce Wayne's in angst. He's wealthy, but he's angry at why he's wealthy. He blames his parents for the thing they did wrong to make him wealthy. Okay, very dark. Bruce Wayne, dark. My wife said it. Everybody I went to the movie with said Bruce Wayne, very dark. Not your typical Bruce Wayne. I'm full of money. I'm going to live life. Okay. Batman, as Batman, he's terrific. Batman is so cool. He's totally badass in this whole movie. But it's got a lot of modern day twists. Like the Joker, the Riddler. I almost said Joker. No spoilers. No joke yet. But the Riddler brings in his group from social media. He gets people to dress up like him, for God's sakes. Again, no spoilers, so I'll keep it light. But the Riddler takes to social media to get his followers. Zoe Kravitz plays Catwoman. She says a few things that are very socially justice, whatever. Okay. But the movie as a whole is good. It's a good movie. It's long, but there's a lot of story to tell because this is now the rage of Batman is more detective, thought out. Mafia is the bad guy. The world is your bad guy. I liked it. I did a lot. But like you said, Scriggs, like you said, I'm such a Batman fan. Anything Batman is going to be good. The car was unique. I can't understand how they made the car do the same things the Tumbler did. Again, see the movie. I don't want to spoil it. There's a lot of things in there to get to know and learn and love, and it's good for that. So get to know it. See it as a win. You get your movie tickets worth. Yeah, you do. It's long, but there's so much, and there's a lot to study. And it's funny because I went with my brother, and he's so used to the Keatons and the Bales, and he's chanting Bale and Keaton lines. I'm like, no. And my other buddies that go, he's locked in, like he wants to watch. You got to watch, get locked in. And I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. Different. Don't expect campy. Don't expect goofy. Don't expect woo kind of sound effects. You're not going to get that. It's not that kind of movie. But it is a good movie, nevertheless, worth seeing. I will stop all my talking because right now we go to our very special guest. This is why we come on. This is why we do it. And 187 episodes deep. I always joke to Jewel how we're 186 and 0 and great guests. And I have no doubt that tonight will be just the same. A terrific singer-songwriter. We played her song earlier. King Me. She's got an EP coming out. We're going to talk all about that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, our very special guest. They'll absolutely love it. I think she's lovely. I swear I adore her. Miss ShaLeah Nikole on the program. Good evening. How are you?
Hello. Thank you for having me. And you said it right. ShaLeah. That's
ShaLeah, thank you. Hey, I got to give all the credit in the world to your great PR team at Impact and Naked. I'm like, Naked, help me. I don't want to say it wrong.
She's amazing.
Right. I don't want to say it wrong because we come on the program, and our program is very much about the artist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about a lot of other things. I care about the artist. So I want to make sure I got it right. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Can you get that right there? That is awesome. And it's funny because, as you see behind me, I collect Funko Pops. TLC came out with their new line of Funko Pops and all that. Yeah, there's TLC Funko Pops. And
wow, that's
Left
dope.
Eye and Left Eye and T-Boz and Chewy were my girls.
Yes.
Left Eye, rest in peace. I loved her. I did. I had a
Yes.
gigantic
They
crush.
were amazing. Like, they held it down for groups back in the day. Like, they were
Right.
amazing.
I agree, and like people like when the Andre Rison thing happened, but the house burned down. I'm like, are you kidding me? That girl can burn down my house, my car. You name it, that girl could burn me
They were like,
down.
oh, don't mess with her.
But she's gorgeous, and I thank you so much for coming on. This means a lot to us, and
Thank you
so
for
great.
having me.
Absolutely, my pleasure. You have a great played the single early on, King Me.
Yes.
Great song. Tell us about the creation of that song, the process, and how it's doing right now.
Yes. So King Me is my latest single, and it's just a song about when you finally stop believing the lies that society tells us or the lies that we tell ourselves. You get this confidence and you start to really believe in who you are. And for me, a big part of that is like believing whose you are and not taking any mess from anybody. It's like, put some respect on my name, pretty much. So I was saying, like, King Me is the new phrase where if somebody is, coming at you sideways or something like that, you're like, no, King Me, like, put some respect on it. You need to respect me, type thing. So that was the whole idea. I heard the song from producer Siege Monstrosity. And when I heard it, I was just like, the words just started coming to me. Like, I probably wrote that song in like 30, 40 minutes. It was really quick.
Wow.
And then I reached out to my friend D Smoke and I was like, I have this record. Like, I got to get you on it. Let me know. I sent it to him and he was like, he loved the record. So he put his verse on there and it's doing really well. I'm really grateful for everyone who's been listening and streaming the song, and it's doing great. So, I mean, and I put it out on Friday. So we're just, keeping the momentum going, and I'm just excited to see like what's in store with it. It's doing really well. So I'm very grateful.
That's excellent. And it's a great song. I said we played it here. I love it.
Thank
and the first
you.
thing absolutely. The first thing I do, your PR team is fantastic. And they come and they mention names, and I start to get in it. I start doing some research, some homework, listening, and I love it. It's already on my phone. I got it locked in. And
Yes.
it's terrific, and that's what I love. And I know you're. First of all, let's backtrack a little bit. Wish you a happy Women's Day because you're very all about the women's power and
Yes,
women
thank
with a
you.
voice.
It is International Women's Day. Salute
It
to
is.
all the women out there.
Absolutely. We love women on this program. We have a lot of them on, some great talents. I scrolled all their names. Your name's not on the scroll because you're here now.
In the place.
And I was told you have a performance later, so we won't keep you long. And that again, I appreciate you coming on, knowing you have something going on a little later tonight. What do you got going on later? Tell us about the performance.
So
What do you got going on?
I did some of it earlier, but it's there's a new app called Encore, which Kid Cudi, it's his app. And so
Oh, wow.
virtual performances, and you come in, you do these different virtual performances. It's kind of like they create the background that's somewhat on like a green screen type of thing, but you can create any type of background you want, and you just perform live for people who come into this virtual performance. So a friend of mine did it a couple weeks ago, and you do the performance and so many people come in, and it's
Yeah.
just a really dope experience. And Kid Cudi, he actually performed last night on the app, and it's starting to really grow, and like people are starting to find out about it. So it's pretty cool.
That's pretty great. I got to tell you, Kid Cudi is no small time name. So it's a great name to have behind it, and that's
Yeah.
going to push. And I love that. It's absolutely excellent. And I look down. I'm sorry. I got to, I put in some questions to kind of keep track.
Oh yeah.
But the names of the people that you performed with and have done background vocals, Elton John and Beyonce, and the list goes on and on. How does it feel to do some work with such big names, and how does it push you forward, bring out your own name?
It definitely, anytime I get to work with an artist of that caliber, I can't help but to be a sponge and soak up
That's
so
awesome.
much, knowledge from these amazing artists. And so, being able to work with Beyonce, she's just mind blowing the way she works, her work ethic, and she's kind to everyone who's in the room. So just always watching and taking notes, and taking in the moment, but also really just learning and looking at how they move. It's been an honor, and the Elton John, I sing occasionally with the Sunday Service Collective, and we were able to sing some choral stuff for Elton John's latest project that came out. I want to say maybe like the end of last year, possibly, but it's Elton John featuring Stevie Wonder, and we were like,
Wow.
what? Like,
Yeah, right.
Elton John and Stevie Wonder, like what? So we kind of just got the call, like, hey, are you available for a session? And we were like, a lot of us were just like, yes, responded yes, and we didn't even
Wow.
know who it was for. And we got there, and they were like, this is for Elton John. We were like,
Right? Stevie Wonder and Elton John are like the legends in their genre. of their time.
legendary.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So you were around the arts a lot. You grew up in LA, and
Yes.
all the arts were there for you. What made you decide that music is your thing, and how'd you get into music? Like, what was your first big push?
So when I was 9, my mom put me into
9.
an Amazing Grace Conservatory, which is a performing arts conservatory in, the city of Los Angeles, run by Wendy Brickell Robinson, who's an amazing actress and philanthropist. And I just wanted to be an actress. And so I went into the school thinking I'm going to act. And, as I continued to be there and like learn and sing in the different classes, I was like, oh, I guess I can sing a little bit. And then when I was maybe like 12, or probably like 12, I was in the 7th or 8th grade. I got my first like lead role in one of the plays, and I had a solo. And so that was my first time really singing by myself in front of, all these people, and the reaction of the people and how they were moved by my voice and how they were touched by my voice. I was just like, wow. It felt amazing to just share my gift, and see how the people reacted. And so after that, I was like, I might need to do this.
I was always told, like, the key to being successful in anything is hearing your own self. Do you ever listen to your own self and be like, yeah, that's where it's at?
Yes, sometimes I'll listen to my music. I don't always like to go back and look at performances because I'm very critical. I'll say, oh, I could have done this better. But when I record a song, I'll go back and listen. I'm like, whoa, this is...
That is awesome. And it is, because normally on the show, I have my co-host Jewel, and Jewel's like, I never watched the show. I'm like, what do you mean you don't watch? You got to know what you're all about. You got to know what people are watching, because if you don't watch you or listen to you,
Right.
nobody else will. So, hey, I give you props for that, and that is amazing. The EP is coming out soon.
Yes.
Work of Art is out May 27th. Tell us about the creative process of that. Tell us about, well, the anticipation, I'm sure, is huge. But tell us about the lineup and what we can expect.
So the EP coming out is called Work of Heart, and it's a play on, work of art and, of course, the word heart.
Is it heart? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Did I say it wrong? Work of Heart. My apologies.
But the emphasis is like on the art part.
Okay.
So, just all the songs that I wrote for this project, every time I write any music for myself, it's, from the heart, and it is authentic. It's true to me, and it's honest. And so also on the other side of that is I'm an artist, and whenever I put this music out, this is my art that I'm sharing in with the world. And it's not only a work of art, it's a work of heart, because I put my heart into this. And so I had an opportunity to work with some amazing producers and artists like D Smoke, the song that we did together, he'll be on there, and Grammy award-winning producers. So it's a really great body of work that I'm so excited to share with everyone, because it's been a while since I released a full project. So I just can't wait for people to hear it and to really just vibe with it, and just see what people think, how they like it. So I'm excited.
That's awesome. May 27th, like I said, and we're going to share it again on our page, on our group page and all, because it's worth listening to. And the funny thing is, and leading up to the moments to getting to this point, your PR people, like I said, they're like, listen, she's warm, she's fun, and I'm thrilled because you're so confident. You're not trying to force it down our throat, but you're like, look, it's good. Listen, and it is. It's great, and I give you a lot of credit. I really do, because it's hard. It's hard to get out there nowadays and be an artist because everything is social media driven.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And your website driven. But you believe in putting out your music, letting people hear it. And I admire for that. That's terrific.
There's space for all of us. And even though, there's a lot of different types of music, and some people may say, oh, this person sounds like that. But I feel like if you're doing something that is authentic, there's space for it. And people gravitate to things that are real, that they can feel. So, I feel like if you are doing it honestly and 100% putting something into it, it's going to reach people. And it's not about reaching becoming famous and reaching everyone in the world, but it's like, are you reaching someone and changing their life and inspiring and encouraging them? That's what my goal is, just to inspire and encourage people.
That's perfect. A lot of people try to get over the top. I always ask this question because it tickles me. Now, everybody knows about the heights of Britney Spears and the media and the paparazzi getting in her face. What level of fame do you feel you want to get out of this? How high you want to go? How do you just want to be somebody, everybody's in the scene, or just want to be somebody that just delivers a message? What's your limit? Where are you at?
So one of my favorite artists is Kendrick Lamar. And he's huge.
By the way, not to cut you off, the Super Bowl, he dominated. He dominated over everybody. His was the best. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was like, everybody be quiet as soon as he came.
Right.
He was so captivating. He puts on an amazing show and he thinks outside of the box. I just love it. So he's one of my favorite artists. And I love that he is, well respected, Grammy nominated. I have dogs too. I have to keep them out.
Sorry, it's like they decide they're big fans of yours, and they come right when you're on.
Hello, thank you guys for joining. But I also like that unless he's putting his music out, we don't know what's going on with him. We don't know what he's doing. He's living his life. He's living his private life, but he still is, well known and can put music out, and people are anticipating whatever he's going to do next. But he's also private and he can live his life without, being stalked. You know what I mean? So,
right. And it's funny because during the Super Bowl, everybody is so honed in on Dre and Eminem, and I get that because they're big names. But Kendrick just came out, did a little dance number, even the lip singing, whatever. He was on, I'm like, he steals the show. And everyone's like, why you say that? I'm like, he performed. Everybody else is show. I'm like, I'm here. Right, thank you. My God. You know what? This is the moment of my life. Right here solidifies everything because people were bashing me. But he put on a show. He entertained.
He put on a show, and you can tell he thought about what he was going to do. It was out of the box. It was, it was just well thought out. It was amazing. And kind of shifted because people were like, okay, this is fun. But then it was like, he's like, no, you're going to listen and watch because you see something's happening. So everybody's kind of paying more attention. So I loved it. I love anything that he does. He's amazing. He
really is. And coming into the Super Bowl, a lot of people didn't know enough about him. Got to know more about him because of what he did. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to give all my buddies, I'm going to save this clip and share it with all my friends. I'm like, look,
yes.
a seasoned musician with talent knows. So thank you for that.
It was entertainment.
I agree.
An entertainer.
Don't think it was good, but he owned it.
Yeah, for sure.
So you had mentioned during the pandemic that you had honed your skills, you took time and perfected it. And we've had a lot of artists ask them all the same question. During the pandemic, what did you do? Some took a rest. Some got in it. Some made themselves better. Tell us about the downtime. What did you do and how it made you better, honestly?
Yeah, I definitely rested for a lot of, the first part of it, because no
Okay.
one thought it would be that long. But
Oh,
I
Jesus.
definitely rested, and my brother was living. We all like lived together at that time. My brother, myself, and my mom, and it was fun, like just us being all together again. And my brother is an artist as well, so when we finally were done, like chilling, we were like, okay, we need to start doing some music. So we would go downstairs into the studio and we would work together. He would do some stuff and then play it for me. I would do some stuff and play it for him. So we were kind of just bouncing ideas off of each other, and like the creativity was going. But it definitely took time to get to that place. I didn't start just like, all right, I'm ready to do music. I kind of was like, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do anything right now. And I did
Wow.
do nothing for a little while. And then when I finally had something to say, I was like, okay, let me let me start doing some stuff. And the first song that I wrote while the pandemic was happening is called Mahogany. And there was so much going on with police brutality and the social injustice, everything. And I wanted to write something that would be uplifting and something that would be positive. So Mahogany was a celebration of, beautiful Black people. And it was the first thing I wrote. And it was like, okay, now I have something to say. So then after that, everything started to kind of just flow.
That's great. And I'll be honest, when the first night came down of a lot of riots and all that in PA, we shut the show down. And Jules like, no, you got to go on. I'm like, you know what? Tonight, let the world be the world. And there's a lot of doubt, a lot of questions, a lot of crazy things that go on. We don't downplay it here. We don't express it here, but we don't downplay it. And everybody has an opinion and a platform. And I appreciate that you said that in the way you did, because, yeah, people need entertainment through the worst of times, through the best of times. And I've seen your Facebook. I've watched about things you post. I appreciate it greatly. I appreciate your word, and you're strong though, and that's the beautiful thing about it. Is it tough being strong as an artist now, because the cancel culture is looking at every little word like, oh, you say something wrong, you're gone.
Yeah.
Do you have a fear?
I mean, I haven't reached a level yet to where they will, cancel culture even applies to me. But I think,
That is the best answer I've ever heard.
I think, I think if you are rooted and grounded in, for me, is my faith. What other people are saying about me is not going to stop me from doing what I know I'm supposed to do. And I think it
Terrific.
has a lot to do with yourself. Like I said, the confidence you have can't be easily shaken by people on the internet most of the time who don't even know you. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
right. Yeah, oh, my God, yes.
I can't even bother. I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous.
A lot of females like, oh, these guys say this. I'm like, look, these people don't really know you. I don't really know you except from what I got from your press and you being here
Exactly.
tonight, which I love for it. But I feel like there are people who know when, know how, and know when to deliver a certain message. And it's great. Your music is terrific. You're a gifted artist.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. You're gifted. I was so excited from the get-go. What is your downtime? What do you do when you're not making music and writing music and thinking about music? What do you do to just relax? If anything,
Um,
like
I mean, family is very important to me, my friends and my
awesome.
family. And growing up, in the Performing Arts Conservatory, I now am on staff. So if I'm not like doing my own stuff, a lot of times I'm there with the kids and working and mentoring and
It's
teaching there.
amazing.
So I just the arts. I mean, I can never get away from it. I'm always doing something with the arts. And I like to travel, everything that was shut down. I wasn't able to travel as much or at all, but I love traveling. I had
Right.
just come off of the pandemic was 2020, right? The last thing
Yeah.
that I did right before the pandemic was Sunday service. We went to Paris for Fashion Week, and right when we got back, I think that maybe the next week everything was shut down, and so it
Wow.
was no traveling, no nothing. But
Who would have
yeah,
known?
who would have known?
Right. You do a great project I want to talk about. My Footprints in L.A.
Yes.
Please tell us about this great project, because this is awesome. I read it. I was so moved by it, but I figured you would do it more justice. Tell us about My
Thank
Footprints
you.
in L.A.
So
Sure.
My Footprints LA is my nonprofit organization, and originally it started with me just mentoring young people, and I started to realize like, okay, these young people really are looking up to me, and they are, they want to be around me, and so I'm like, how can I use that to pour into them and help be like a guide of some sort? So I started with doing like a program where the kids came in, we did workshops, and I had guest speakers come in, and different things like that, and we ended it with a service event where we went downtown to Skid Row and gave blessing bags to the homeless men and women down there. So service is a big part of the nonprofit as well. It's really just realizing and being able to pour into people who can't really pour into themselves at different points. So service and mentorship are the heart of My Footprints LA. And yeah, we do events every year. We did our first one of the year, and we were able to take 100 bags downtown LA with food, toiletry items, socks, and blankets. And so we were able, and the crazy thing is, you go downtown and you have 100 bags, they're gone within 5 minutes.
Sure. Wow.
So it's like you do all this work to prepare, and then it's quick, because there's so many people there. And,
But
we're just trying to make a small imprint and just do a little something.
that's amazing. And like you said, a little something. Everybody feels they got to do so much. And even
Yeah.
here on the show, like we did a marathon show for a food drive, and it was like, I think we raised $1,800, and people were
Oh,
like,
that's
was it
dope.
worth it? I'm like, yeah, that's worth it. $1,800, for people who are starving is it's good
Exactly.
when the pandemic broke out. So I admire you for that. I love you for that. It's absolutely incredible, and to give back to your community.
Yes.
Let's get on a touchy subject. You were part of a project with Kanye. Did you meet Kanye? Is he as bad as people say? Give us a rundown, real quick, because the
So
poor
yeah.
guy's getting hammered right now.
Oh yeah, the media love Kanye because he'll give them something to talk about. But
Always.
my experience with the Sunday Service Collective with Kanye West was absolutely amazing. He
Excellent.
treated us with the utmost respect. He made sure we stayed in the best hotels, that we had transportation everywhere we went. He was great. And I did get to meet him. I introduced myself because growing up, I was a huge Kanye West fan.
Yeah,
College
and who
Dropout,
wasn't? Honestly,
graduation,
who's?
all that stuff. So I was like, "Ugh, I have to because he would be at our rehearsal sometimes, and when it's
Wow.
rehearsal, it's time to work. So, but there was a time we all went to he shut down a skating rink for us so that we could go and celebrate one of our leaders' birthdays.
Amazing.
And so I introduced myself to him, and he was like, "Tell me your name again." And I told him my name, and he was like, "Okay." He was like, "Well, nice to meet you. Like, I'm glad to have you here." And he was really nice, really kind, and the music really it really touches him, and you can see just how the music really it's healing. And so him being around the Sunday service and the gospel music was just really healing for him, and to be a part of that and travel the world and do something that had never been done before is something that I will always hold dear to my heart. It was an amazing experience, and there's a lot in the media about him right now, but I'll say from my experience with him, I can't say anything bad about the man. He was a pleasure to be around. He's so talented. He's one of those people that you have to just watch and soak up, his genius. So
That's amazing. And I had to know as soon as I seen that you did a project. I had to know.
oh yeah,
And
people are always
and
like, "Oh, tell us
because
about."
right, because everybody's linked into what's hip, and this Pete Davidson, and come on, Pete Davidson doesn't have half the talent as Kanye, and he's a guy who speaks his truth. But I love that. I love the fact that he's into the music because that's what it's all about. It's about the
Yeah,
music. It's about,
it's not. I mean, it's not about agreeing with everything that he says, but just I think the media pushes you to a certain limit. Like I can't even imagine being in his position to where
no.
the media is just it's like a spotlight on you at all times. So gotta keep him in prayer for sure because it's a lot to deal with. I can only imagine.
Exactly. And like tonight, as you see, like normally I have a co-host. Tonight, no co-host. So I put out on Facebook, like, who wants a co-host? And some people are like, yeah. And they're like, wait a minute, what if I say the wrong thing? And I don't want my voice being out there forever. Look, I'm not Joe Rogan. I'm not this guy making 20 million. But still, I understand that and I get it. And I get that there's sensitive issues. But you have laid it out. Like Kanye is a guy who believes in music, believes in the people that believe in it. And that's beautiful. That really is. Because to me, music is the pulse of the world. I love it.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I've listened to your song that King Me. I've listened to it like 5 times before the show. I'm psyched. I love it. You're adorable. I absolutely love you. I was told I would, and I absolutely have. Real quick, what's next? What's coming up? I know you got the EP coming out. I know you got a new song coming out. What's next?
So the EP, all of that is amazing. And I am an artist, a solo artist, but I also am in entertainment. So anything music, I'm going to be doing I'm going on tour singing backup for a band called Spiritualized. They're huge over in the UK. And so we're going to go on the road for about 3.5 weeks. I get to do Coachella for the first time. So I'm excited about that.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. And, so I'm excited to do that. And once I get back home, it'll be all things getting ready for the EP to release that and promote and push that. So yeah, music. And also, I don't know if they told you in the PR stuff, but I did my first film last year.
Oh, no, really?
It's called Remember Me, and it's the story of Mahalia Jackson, her life. And I like that. And
I love her. She's amazing.
It's going to be doing, featured in some ways this year. So I'm excited about that. Ledisi, who is an amazing singer, she plays Mahalia Jackson as an adult. I play her in her younger years. And it's such an amazing cast of people who are in the movie. And it's exciting to be able to tell her story.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know the impact that Mahalia Jackson had in the civil rights movement. So it's really cool to be able to tell her story and just show people that, yes, she was this amazing powerhouse vocalist, but she was also involved with the civil rights movement and played a huge role.
That's awesome. And when you get the platform, there are things to say. And people just got to be willing to listen and be intelligent to it because not everything is brash. Not everything is harsh. And that's what we do here on the show. Like, we're about the artist. We're about telling your story, but you're also allowed to have a point. And your point is great. I have followed you. I have watched you. I love what I see. I'm excited for you. Oh, I wish you nothing but the best. I adore you. I think you're absolutely adorable. And I would love to hear more. We would love to welcome you back when the new stuff, when the EP drops. Absolutely. When the EP drops and stuff.
And sing a little something for you guys.
Oh, absolutely. So, Nick, I see you out there watching. Make it happen again because we would love to have it. I know you got a show to do now, so I'll let you go out and do your thing.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. Everybody, ShaLeah Nikole, I'm going to share more of the links. I usually share the links. Tonight I did the women's thing. Like I said, again, a happy Women's Day.
Yes.
We love our women out here because they're terrific. And you're taking over the entertainment world. It's not a man's game anymore. It's a people game. Nikki, you'll tell it is a people game, and we appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming on. This was absolutely great. I had a great time. That half hour went like that. I'm sad you're going to leave me now, but I'm a fan. And like I said, your music is already locked in here. Absolutely. And we'll talk soon. And good luck with everything. And go kill that performance. And we'll see you soon.
And I'll be back. I'm coming back.
Absolutely. ShaLeah Nikole, ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding artist. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. I will cut her out, let her go. And, terrific. Just an amazing artist. Very strong, very positive, and a great word to be shared. And like she said, like the likes of Kanye, and they're into music. They want to hear music. Stop judging. Social media does so much nonsense to judge people and break them down. But they're doing it for you. And again, I appreciate it. Done and done. We'd love to have her back. She is adorable. You said she's warm. She is. She's warm. She's loving. She's confident. Positive in the message she got going on. That's great. And again, you can check out her music on YouTube. ShaLeah Nikole. I'll hit that again before we're done. And I know I saved the scroll tonight for the great females and for Women's Day, but oh, God. We have so many great artists that come on this program. Again, thank you to Impact PR for another terrific guest. I know Jewel's not here tonight, but Jewel, I got to say, we're 187-0 with great guests. I always talk about that like 186-0 with great guests. 187-0 with terrific guests right here on the Yo Show. We appreciate you watching, and we love the people to come on. And, God, so much. We could have went on for hours. She has so much to say. Very intelligent young lady, and her foot's on the pulse in the music industry. So thank you. I know some people say, well, I don't like your sports talk. We do a lot of sports talk, but we'll do this. Aaron Rodgers, quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, is staying in Green Bay. Now, the contract is rumored to be 4 years and $200 million. Rodgers said, whoa, hold on. I didn't sign anything that big. I'm back with Green Bay. But the contract's not that big. And here we go again and talking about the media jumping, automatically saying, that's an average of $50 million. Here's a lot for one player. Rodgers said, I did sign a contract, but hold on about the specifications. It'll come out. It's not what you've been reading. I'm an Aaron Rodgers guy, so whatever it is, whatever he sees, whatever he gets, God bless you. Russell Wilson. Y'all know Russell Wilson, the man who spent so many years in Seattle, won a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks, has been moved to the Denver Broncos. That's right. Broncos are his new home. And good luck to the Broncos because, Russ, man, you're a competitor. You're a player. And we love that. Quarterback Drew Lock, tight end Noah Fant, and a bunch of draft picks go to Seattle in exchange for Russell Wilson. Denver was a team that needed a hardcore quarterback. They got a great receiving core, great running backs, and now they had Russell Wilson. And I like Russell Wilson, a guy who doesn't show off. He goes out there and does his thing, and he plays his role for his team. And I'm excited for this. Like, a lot of NFL action went on today, and I know Jewel and Angela and all that aren't really sports people, so I say for late, and I do my sports thing, and it's terrific. So Wilson to the Broncos, Aaron Rodgers staying with the Packers, both very cool. Football season. I'm excited for football. I love football, so I'm excited. Baseball, on the other hand, has gone to work, has talked about getting a season back. They have done away with the shift. There's no more shift. I don't even know what it is. But they have made... No, I know what that means, but they've made the shift illegal. No more shift. And they come up with a pitch timer count. Like, the pitches can only be so long. It's nonsense, dude. Baseball has lost its freaking mind. And, yeah, thanks for that spam. Baseball lost its mind. And pitcher... Okay, I gotta get his name out here. Because, I forgot. And that's what happens when you get a few in you and you talk a lot. I'll get it. Hang in there. Hang tough. Hang with me. Don't judge me. I know a lot of you out there are already judging me. But, oh, I'm sorry. There it is. Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer, who was known for a lot of bad things when it comes to females and abuse. He had a lot to say about, and here it comes, we're adopting slow pitch softball rules. If you hit a homer, it's an out. Now I can finally get Tatis Jr. out. Strikeouts no longer count Anytime a 4 fielders and the hitter is allowed to throw the ball from the plate into play and start running. Walks are now banned too. After ball 4, the pitcher must throw a fastball down the middle until the hitter puts a ball in play. Homer's not allowed after ball 4. If we're banning the shift, let's just ban breaking balls and all off-speed pitches too while we're at it. Trevor Bauer, dude, you're a mad dude. You know why? Because you're banned from baseball for biting women and glorifying beating women. Guess what, dude? It ain't got nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with Trevor Bauer. No, I'm sorry to admit it, dude. It's got nothing to do with you. You're an angry, angry man with a lot of problems. Allegedly. And you're welcome to come on the Yo Show and battle me about it. I don't care. I'm not afraid of no Trevor Bauer. I'm not afraid of anybody. Episode 187 on the Yo Show. We appreciate each and every one of you. And again, a huge thanks and love out to Jewel Tatey. If you're out there, we love you. And my wife, Cassie. And my regular backup sidekicks are Tiffany Mosher and Angela Marie. I wish all of you just a great Women's Day and just a great life, because there's so many women out there that absolutely kick the ass of the world and don't take names. They just go out and do it. And that's awesome. And we celebrate you here tonight. A lot of shit. I want to talk about this. I think I'm going to touch it briefly with Zoe Kravitz. Of course, she played the Catwoman character in the new Batman movie, which I discussed earlier. Terrific, worst thing. But she came out against social media and the harsh comments and internet bullies about comments. She wore a sheer dress to one premiere, and everybody's like ripping her. Like, look, I'll tell you this. Celebrities, famous people are people. And they will walk off. They'll drop their social media. Ever folks like you typing, sitting home, and, ooh, your dresses. Now, I'll tell you what. When you can get to the level of a Zoe Kravitz or anybody of that nature, you can talk about what they got going on. In the meanwhile, sit back and watch. It's entertainment. Nobody really wants your opinion. Everybody thinks your opinion is so important. Mine really isn't. That's why we're not an opinion show. We're a fun show. We interview. We introduce you to talent. We have a good time. We have fun. We laugh. We drink beer. I don't force anything on you because I'm not that guy. And you out there, keyboard warriors in mommy's basement, don't be that guy. Don't pick on a beautiful, talented actress like Zoe Kravitz and her dress. Stop. Don't be that guy. Don't pick on athletes and don't pick on actors and actresses. Don't pick on people like me. Ugh, excuse me for saying this. I feel dirty. Don't pick on Joe Rogan. You're mad at Joe Rogan because he's making a ton of money. He says one word wrong. Get him! Stop it. Stop. This awesome artist you saw tonight, ShaLeah Nikole. She gives back to the community. She's a great singer. She's all about just a positive atmosphere. Why? What is this cancel culture crap, and why do we have it? Somebody's got to cancel culture quick, because we're losing everything. There's the banner. Happy International Women's Day to all the great women who have appeared on the show. I'm going to try and read off all the names before we go off the air. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it. I can try. Now, you know what, though, Bear? Your opinion does not suck, but screw Neil Young is right. Look, honestly, all right. Don't want you to hate me for this, anybody. But Neil Young is one artist on a platform like Spotify. I'm leaving it up there. And Spotify gave Joe Rogan the big contract to get on and do podcasts, webcasts. Look, that's the new rage. People like podcasts. People like webcasts. People want to hear a different opinion besides the news. Besides what's being forced down their throat. And like I said, you'll see it here. I don't force anything on it. I'm here to have fun. So when Neil Young's like, take my music down, and Spotify's like, yes, Mr. Neil Young. Give me a break, dude. People are still, your music's still on the radio. Your music's still on CDs and albums. We're going to hear you. I mean, there's what Joe Rogan thinks about COVID. And if you're getting your COVID advice from Joe Rogan, assess yourself, not Spotify. Right? Bear, love you, dude. I'm so glad you came in tonight. One of our greats, Bear Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, in the house. Very interesting thing I read, being Women's Day, we could talk about it. Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, you know what? Oh, I love her. So she said that she felt embarrassed by her nude scenes in Trading Places. If you've never seen the movie Trading Places, she plays kind of a call girl, if you will. And there's a scene where she takes her dress off and she's naked. And she said all these years later, like, she's embarrassed by it. Look. I'm going to say what you said, Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, looked good. Yeah, felt good. I'm embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. You're a beautiful woman. You're built. You're sexy. We enjoyed it. There's a lot of stuff going on right now about nudity. A lot of the HBO shows and all that. And I get it. Look. Being nude in a movie or a film or a show is a lot. It is. And if it's not in a creative atmosphere, like if it's two guys chewing gum, hey, walk by naked, yeah, that's one thing. But in a scene like that, like Trading Places, it's like, all right, I took this guy on. He's going to see my everything. I'm getting naked. All right, look. Nobody thinks less of you. We think you look great. I do too. She looked great. And there was a picture of her holding her boobs. And she even said, like, I think I look great, but I felt a little weird about doing it. All right. We get that. You're allowed to. I think it looked terrific. And Neil Young was the CEO of Lionel Trains? This is news. I never knew. That's some news. That's a lot of news. We get news. The latest on the Playboy situation, ever since this Playboy documentary came out. So Playboy Playmates claimed they were pimped out to high-class clients while at the mansion, and one of them spoke about barricading herself in a room after a meeting with a gentleman went wrong. Look, Hugh Hefner's past. But if this is true, where they were like escorting these girls out and pimping them out, and guys got aggressive, then I'm on the side of the ladies. Look, there is never, ever an excuse to get overly aggressive if you're told. If you're told, no thank you, etc. There's no need and no cause to be aggressive. I get mad at that. I do. Because we all have a speak. Don't be over-aggressive. And a lot of the Playboy stuff's coming out. It's not as glamorous as we all thought. A lot of Hugh Hefner stuff is going down. It's gotten ugly. Don't be a dick. The NFL has cracked down on Atlanta Falcons receiver Calvin Ridley. Now, Calvin Ridley is one of my favorite ball players. And he missed most of last season. And he said he had some mental issues, had to get away from the game and to find himself. But apparently, Ridley, the whole time, was betting on NFL games. And he got caught. And now is suspended for the whole year. Dude. Pete Rose did it and it's gone. A legend. Calvin Ridley, I love you, man. I can't defend you here. If you're caught betting on the game, especially when you said, I need time off from the game for mental health, and then you're caught betting on it. Oh, dude, you're dirty. You are dirty. We're all supposed to be nude. The knowledge and feeling guilty got us kicked down the Garden of Eden. All because the first mother ate a dang apple. That apple has killed us, Bear. Son of a bitches with her apple. Bear Reigns, a truly great futurist prophet. We love you, dude. But I'm mad with Calvin Ridley. I'm a big Calvin Ridley fan. Dude, you can't bet on the games. That's long and short. You bet on the games, this is going to happen. I don't want it to happen. I'm upset. But it happened. Calvin Ridley was going to miss the whole year. Not like the Falcons are going anywhere. You didn't miss much. Whew, I got to tell you, we did most of the topics. We did Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, you know what? There's something I want to talk about. And I'm pretty sure I forgot it. I'll search my social media so I remember it. Nah, I forgot it. Life goes on. Life stinks. Pretty much had to pee. But, yeah, so get out and see the Batman. Don't pre-qualify it. Just go see it. Go see a goddamn movie. So it's like everybody's like, oh, it's going to be this and that. No, it's a movie. Go see it and enjoy it. Have a great time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and get down a list of all the women I'm going to thank with the scroll. I saw it now. It's Women's Day, as you know. And the Yo Show was so about women coming on and being great. And, wait a minute. Check that. Oh, it's Jeffany in the house. I'll tell Jeff. Now when I tell Jeffany you said hi, I'm going to bring her out here real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffany, my twin sister with the nasty beard. She loves you, Bear. You guys are getting married. I'm going to be there. I am going to be the best man, the best man at your wedding. Bear, I love you, dude. You are terrific. I appreciate every single second of you coming on the program, dude. But, what was I doing? Oh, I'm going to try and thank via the scroll. So we start off here, and we thank these women. Jewel Tatey, my wife Cassie Perini, who I love to death. Angela Marie, Maria Daniels, Tina Marie Celine, Tiffany Mosher, who's been on the program playing, Lydia Manson's been on the program, Melissa Wolf from Sepsis, love you, Rachel Bello, who just moved out to Arizona, Connie Giordano, Mixie Demner, Olivia King. I want to keep mentioning names because I love it. Courtney Gross, Jennifer Taylor from 2.5 Men, Bree Taylor, Sasha K. Gordon, Allie Marshall, Donna Di Gregorio, great actress from here, Sharon Blinn, yes, Brooke Lewis, Philly girl, Emily Cipriano from the Pole Dancing Academy, Betsy Russell, great actress, Namajin, Stormy Maya, Rachel Kane, Chantel Abers, Kendra Black, Kioma Halley, Morrison, Tanya Lauren Steve, Misha Johnson, our own Philly's own, Stacy K, Eileen Sherman, Jenny Bruce, Betsy Cox, a great comedian, Lisa Lanky, terrific actress, Bobby Brown from Cherry Pie, Emily Tate, Jeff Tate's daughter, Bella Elise, Nina Di Gregorio, Erica Leniak, Kendra Erica, Jen Peg, Brianna James, Julia Tablak, Cherish Lee, Taylor Gale, Alyssa Jarrell, Sheena Powell, Sagan Amory, I love you, Sagan Amory. Overwinter, happy anniversary, Sagan Amory. Overwinter, Elizabeth Ho, Jessica Barth, who's Lady the Jewel, Debbie Sherman, Molly Rhythm, the male and females are Molly Rhythm, Tijuana Smith, the Glam Skanks, Naima, Danielle Taylor, the lovely Lindsay Moppert, who was just on our program, the Temple cheerleader herself, Moretta Moss, Beatrice Kimmel, and Naked Cadet for the great work they do at PR. Jessica Capella from H1K Collective, Rachel Hoffman, Lauren Schiavo, Rachel Green, Jojo Ataka, Wildfire, Sarah Chaffee, Lauren Cheadle, Jessica Morris, Lena Scissorhands, Chrissy Poland, oh my God, there's so many, Madeline Zima, Margarita Monet, Deborah Driggs, Cocky Rocky Comedy, she's great, I love you, Rochelle, and of course, Bex. There's more. Is there more? Yes. Jennifer Taylor from 2.5 Men, Bree Taylor, Sasha Gordon, Allie Marshall, Donna Dieter, Sharon Black. We did all those already, I think. Let's hit it again. Morgan Konopelski, I love you. Liz Kitts, Sharon Leah, the great Sharon Leah, Alyssa Mai, Helen Edwards, Susie Corey, great musician, Tamara Madeline, Barbara Doran, Nancy Vallon, Lisa Orlando, Caitlin Rice, Jody Valentine, Robin Benedict, Angie Stevenson. There's a lot. Look, there's really a lot. I can keep going on and on and on. Thank you. Happy National Women's Day to her. Oh, Margarita Monet, Bear, you know it, dude. She was awesome on our show. And Laura Cheadle, fantastic. And Rachel Green. Dude, I listed every woman who's been a part of this program. I wish I could do it all and keep naming them. I think I doubled up on some. I think I didn't do any, not enough justice. Your mom for bringing you in the world. My mom, who's passed away, for bringing me in the world. Cassie's mom for bringing her in the world. God rest her soul. Cassie, who's been terrific. Jewel Tatey, of course. Jewel Tatey and Angela Marie are two of the most outstanding women for putting up my shit on a weekly basis. I love you. I do. I really do. We got some great emojis, likes, loves, the whole 9 yards. And some thumbs up from Joe Scacciavo. Joey Scats, dude, your wife has been mentioned. Your wife is on the scroll. Lauren, she's amazing. We're so happy that you guys took the time to be on our program. We love you. You guys are awesome. Super cool. My sister-in-law, Beth Perney, I love you. I love little Robert. I put him on Facebook all the time. I love her. Mitugi Akazaki, I don't even know who you are. I love you. Allison Merlo Moreno. Allison, thank you for coming by. I asked you to come by and you came by. Right, Scats, my man. So thank you, Allison, for coming in. Eden James, one of the most super cool musicians ever. And Sepsis, the band Sepsis, and she's on the scroll. And one of the scrolls, Melissa Wolf and Sepsis. Look, I'll tell you what. Through Twitch and the interview here and being a part, dude, Sepsis is like one of our people. I love Sepsis. I love Cam. I love the whole band of Sepsis. Thank you so much for being awesome. We got some hearts. Alexis Smith. Oh, thank you. Alexis Smith is super cool. She's on the Funko Pop Collection page. Very cool. Thank you for tuning in. Bear Reigns. Who's that? Bear. Love you, dude. Thank you for the heart emoji to man. Naked Cadet, of course, who is amazing. And she's a PR woman from Impact that brings us great talents like we had tonight with ShaLeah. So thank you so much. Kent William Savant from Sepsis. My man, we got a Sepsis night. Michelle Bertolato and, of course, her daughter Stephanie. Thank you so much always for tuning into this program and making it what it is. Like, without an audience, without fans, there's no reason to be here. Well, there's a reason because I love it, but there's no reason to be here without that. Oh, Alexis, mwah, Funko Peace, represent. Dude, I love you. You're super cool. You got an awesome collection. Alexis is in a little more of the high end, but it's great. And again, met her on Funko page. She's got great collections. I told her, like, look, you tune in my show. I got them behind me. And then we do the Man Cave score thing. And we'll do a little Man Cave score. I'll show you some things that I got in love with recently. Not a lot of Funko Pop, though. But I did get this brand new sucker. I got Shazam Glow in the Dark from Hot Topic. The box is shimmies on it, little snag. But I'm telling you now, I know. You're modest. Your modesty is what I adore about you. Did you see Shazam? Shazam's in the house. And anybody right now with this Doctor Strange multiverse movie, any hero, any villain, anybody that wears some kind of costume in a Marvel, potential X-Men, etc., buy it because it's blowing up right now. Speaking of blowing up, not Funko Pop related, but I scored a couple dandies today, and these are the Hasbro collection, the Spider-Man. Of course, there's Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, we love us some Spider-Man. Everybody loves Spider-Man. Stop it. If you don't, get off. And with that, we also have Symbiote Spider-Man. Who doesn't love Spider-Man in a black suit? A little symbiote action. Stop it. Oh, my God, it's stuck. I can't get it. Right. Alexis, I'm going to put that comment up in a second. There's Spider-Man. Symbiote Spider-Man. How can you not love Spider-Man? Everything on Spider-Man is great, and if you're in the Funko world, the collector world, the toy world, you know right now, Spider-Man's the hot game in town. He is. Well, Batman a little bit with the new movie, but come on, Spider-Man is the drawing. Alexis, I'm so happy to have you. I'm gonna do we're gonna do a Funko night again with one of the great Funko Pop guests. Maybe Jesse Capella from H1K Collectible, Paul Scardino. We bring him back, and I want you to come in and co-host with me and do the Funko thing because it is a terrific hobby. I love the Funko Pop world. I do. There's so many things from music to movies, to TV shows, everything from the retro days in figure sports. I've got so many here. I've got so many. Oh, I got so many down there. Alexis, help me, dude. You gotta help me. You gotta help me line up my collection. It is a mess. It's not very well liked. I love Spider-Mans and Mary Jane. Well, everybody does. Rob was a Funko, excuse me, few beers freak out here. Funko royalty. Why not? It's a tremendous community, a great hobby, and a beautiful thing that it's not going away. It's not. We're here to stay. Funko people. And I'm going to admit I stole this idea from Kevin Smith, because Kevin Smith used to do shares and put his Funkos behind. I'm like, I'll do that too. So, real quick. What's going on behind me? Right here. Princess Leia, slave costume. Magic Johnson. I don't even know. It's so hard to turn around. But if you want to hit him real quick, Kerry King, Jeff Hanneman, Tom Araya, Debbie Harry, James Hetfield, Jimi Hendrix again, Brian May, Elton John, Rick Allen, Vivian Campbell, Kurt Cobain again, Velma from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, you heard me correctly. He-Man, Slime Pit, Venom. Linda Barrett from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Forrest Gump. Britney Spears. I got every Britney Spears piece except for the new ones. Yeah, we can go on forever. But Alexis, thank you so much for tuning in. And I know that you appreciate the collection. We got more hearts and love since then. Scott Smith, Eden James, that's as well. Them. Alexis Smith with a heart. Bear Reigns with a heart. Naked Get Up with her, Ken Teller, William Savant, Michelle Bertolotto, I love you. Samantha Golden to his ass. Hey! Samantha thought about coming on and being a guest co-host. Things came up with her. She's like, dude, are you going to hate me? Like, something came up at the last minute. We don't hate you for it, dude. We get it. We love you. You come on, you watch. That's all that matters to us. Your family here. I know I'm beautiful and people want to view me. I get it. Little cry of laughter. I get you. It's all good. The key to the O show. Have fun. Drink it up. Aww. I could end the show right now in pure happiness. You are the best. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of blue hearts. Everybody, 30-second commercial break when the O show gets down on himself. Thank you, Ezra. You're tremendous. And I appreciate you reaching out and saying, look, maybe I'll give it a shot. And it is tough because you're out in this world. And like we talked about earlier with our guest, ShaLeah, you say one thing and everybody's like, oh my God, you said. And I get it. And like, people gotta relax. We're out to have fun. It's not as serious as you think. People are not out to get you like you think. And the proof is in the pudding tonight. Like I said, people come, they watch, they like, they comment, etc. I get a few drinks in me. We look at Funko Pops. We're having fun. Wait a minute. But Man Cave Score's not done. I got more stuff. Sure, I understand. Trust me, I understand. I've been there before. Jewel gets that same way. There is things and times you have to absolutely watch. I get it. I do. I blame all of you. I don't blame her. All of you. Not all of you. All of you. My people here. This is a family. This is paradise here. The rest is. Anyway, Man Cave Scores. Look at this beaut. Hot Wheels just put out the brand new Batmobile. Oh my God, look at that! I was a little disappointed how it played off in the movie, but I love the new Batmobile. It's like some dude in his garage with a hot rod. Love you, Samantha Gold. You're the best. What was that extension? Was it 213? I was going to introduce you as extension 213. Is that it? I don't even remember. Bear, I love you too, dude. You are what it's about. You're the reason I come on every night. I do. I come on for Bear Rings. And it's mythical. Was it I don't remember the extension. I thought that was, I don't even remember. Sam and I used to work together. We used to have a great time. She would always call me like, hey, I need a favor. And I get it because people are due. And she always came to me to be the guy to save the day. And vice versa. When I seen her, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I was very reserved with Alexis. I had to be professional. As you can see, how I live up to that legacy. Well, you were super cool too, and that's the beauty of, workplace and social media and all that. You meet somebody like Sam, who's Samantha. Forgot. We don't like the shortcuts. Customer. But we got along great at the workplace. Very cool, and we were in different buildings. She called from another. But it was cool, and she was cool to me, and we got along great. And that's the way it's got to be, man. Just get along with people. Right, I know, Samantha. It's not Sam. It's not Sam. It's not Sammy. It's Samantha. And if you don't get it right, you're not in the clique. And I learned that a long time ago. She said, I'm not Sammy. I'm not Sam. I'm Samantha. And that's all, Samantha. Thank you for coming in and doing some comments. She wanted to do the show tonight. She ran into a last-minute snag. It happens. I totally get it. I do. I love anybody that spends a second here because it's wide open, man. This is everybody's euphoria. This is where we go to just kick back and drink booze and talk about toys and great music and etc. Then I came and finally introduced myself, and I was like, oh, my God, you're Jeff. Jeff from Lexus, who takes all. Yeah, that was me. And I remember you coming in that day, and that's all I'll say. Nah, super cool. Super, super, super sweet, lovey, awesome woman, Samantha. I cheers to you because you're great, man. You made the time there worthwhile. Get yourself a work colleague like Samantha, or get the hell out of your job. What else I got? Do I got some man cave crap? I do. We talked about Spider-Man. I think I showed you the Spider-Man thing. And the symbiote. And cheers. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Everybody. Even if I can't see you, stop. Pick up your drink. Cheers to me and Samantha. Oh, it's a beautiful puppy. Samantha is, no. You're the best. I'll tell you real quick. Samantha is a extremist when it comes to animal care, pet care. She's in the field. And I love it. And she watches my posts about my dogs and always gives me advice, dog trainer requests. She's an animal lover. The heartbreak of her losing a pet in the past and me and my dogs and all that. And they are family. I don't give a crap. Oh, that is too cute. I don't give a crap when anyone says your animals, your pets, are your family. Bring them in because you love them. And I do. I love mine. I got 2 awesome dogs. You heard over here rustling around like crazy. Little Miss Hannah and Mr. Henry. I love them. And everybody needs pets. They keep us strong. They keep us smart. They make our heart grow. My animals are like my love. I adore them. I always made the joke. Yes, absolutely. And hearts out because I know what it means to you because that's your family and I know how you are with pets. And that's the way it is. People are like, hey, you know, it's a pet? It's just a pet. No, dude. I'll tell you this now. You watch the show live, you watch it on the replay, your pets are not just an animal, a pet. It's family, dude. They become a part of you, and they do. Like Hannah and Henry are my life. They're my life. They are. Henry is like, like I can't imagine. And I dread the day. And I don't even want to think about it because I love them. They're great. So get yourself a cute pet dog, cat, even goldfish. Name it, love it. Get into it, Samantha, and know that you understand what we're talking about. And right, family members, nothing less. Like, I go out, like today, I went to Wawa, I got a sandwich. That sandwich was Henry's sandwich, and Hannah's sandwich, and my sandwich, 100% indeed. Like, we all shared it. And that's, I know the diet thing and all that, but it's all right, man. I get mad at my pets sometimes for doing crazy things, but you know what? They're animals. I don't know any better. But love them. Love the shit out of them. And Samantha Gold has taught me that, as well as a few others. Like, love your pet, man. That's what it's all about. I had a great time here tonight on the ocean. I'm kind of sad it's coming near an end. It's getting near the end. Oh, worship isn't the word. Like, Henry's God in this house. The dude could poop right on my head and rip apart my favorite shirt, and I will love him. And like I said, little Hannah, who's new here. I think I still have the picture. Do I not have the picture? I usually don't like to delete pictures of my animals. But there it is. There's little Hannah. Oh, little Hannah Banana. She's cute. I remember I just heard upstairs, like, come here, Henry. Like, you want them around. They're so cool. They're right, that's little Hannah. Look at that little face. Adorable. And again, like, rescues, like, yeah, Bear. Sweet. And innocent? I don't know. She's rough. She's a mean little thing. Right? So she bites. She likes to bite the beard. She likes to bite my fingers. She likes to bite my hands. Look at that little face. Like, how can you not love? And, yeah, indeed. Everybody out there, get yourself a pet. And don't worry, don't be afraid to go to rescue. There's some great animals out there that are looking to get rescued. They're looking for great homes. The little Hannah was in a farm before that. We got her out of there, and she's with us now. And Henry, the same thing. Love them, man. Love your animals. Yeah, but help me. I can with you through that. But seriously, no idea. Anyway, I love you, Sam. Samantha. It's not Sam. It's not Sammy. It's Samantha. I know. That's okay. Work with you. I get it. Someday you got to come over and meet Hannah and Henry. Oh, you would love it. It's such a great time here with the great pets of Jeff the Shark Bernie. A humongous thank you. And I'm going to run the scroll one more time, I think. I tried to name all the tremendous ladies that have been a part of the O Show. I saw the podcast ladies, Tiffany Mosher, Tina Marie, Maria Daniels, Helen Edwards, all you great ones. And we've had great celebrity guests on. Courtney Gross, Jennifer Taylor, Bree Taylor, Sasha Gordon, Allie Marshall, Donna DiGregorio, Sharon Blinn. Wow, great Sharon Blinn. Brooke Lewis, I feel like our Brooke Lewis. Emily Cipriano, we love you. Betsy Russell, Nominatin, Stormy Maya, Rachel Kane, Chantel Albers, Kendra Black, Yomi Hallie, Morrison, Tanya and Lauren Seifert, Northern Light, Misha Johnson, Stacy K, Eileen Sherman, and Jenny Bruce, and Betsy Cox, and Lisa Linky, and Bobby Brown from the Cherry Pie videos, Emily Tate, Jeff Tate's daughter, Bella Elise, Nina DiGregorio, Erica Leniak, Kendra Erica, Jen Peg from Vita and the Wolf, Brianna James, who's coming back soon, Julia Tavlak, Cherish Lee, Tara. Oh my God, there's so many I can't stop. I can't stop. Thank you, Samantha Gold. What's that? Wine? Ah, see, that's what you do. You get some wine. You get on the O Show. You are gold. You're not silver. You're not bronze. You're gold. You're a gold medal, Samantha Gold. Thank you so much for popping in tonight. An announcement. And this is big because the last time this person was on the show, they were the number one view and still the number one view of all time. Making their reappearance this summer. I just got the email today. I lost the thing. But anyway, I'm going to show you. I know it's Women's Day. We're going to show you a sexy picture. Making the return to the Yo Show this spring, summer, via email today, Brianna Dale. Look, ladies and gentlemen, gorgeous. I love me Brianna Dale. Brianna just had a baby. So she's still modeling. And she's now a mommy. And she's amazing. And she was on our show, episode 99. And I think I went overboard and got a little... But she's incredible. And we spoke today. She said, I'd love to come back on the show and talk about what's going on and talk about mother-in-law. So Brianna Dale, our most watched guest ever, making a return. Damn is... I didn't say it, but damn indeed. Do you want to catch that again? I'll throw that again at you if you want. Bang. Brianna Dale. And sweeter than gorgeous. Like a great young lady. She's great. She told me today, I would love to come on the show. Get me a date. The date's coming. It's going to be this spring. I agree. She's amazing. And check her out. Sheesh. Yeah, oh my God. Like, even the females are all about little Brianna Dale. Because she's awesome. She is. And she's great. And she's going to make her return here. She has reached 1 million followers on Instagram. God, she's very hot, though. But she's so cool. A lot of great stories to tell. And she's going to be back on our program very soon. We spoke today and probably sometime in the later spring. As you know, we're coming up. We're episode 187. Episode 200 is coming up. We have so many ideas and plans to bring back some of the great guests and bands and do some music that have been on our program. So we want to hear from you. You see me here. What? I'm sorry, you did. I told you wouldn't make me silent. You got me silent. Yeah, that got me. But we're going to bring back some of the great bands. Right, 200. Thank you, Alexis. We're coming up on 200. And 100 was cool, but 200 is going to be even better. And we might take it to a location, bring one or two of the bands in and have a great time and maybe make an event where people can come out. And even if you want to drive up from, I don't know, say Maryland. You drive up from Maryland, join the 200, grab a seat. Absolutely. She just sent a friend request. I didn't realize who's that? Barry? Who sent you a request so you didn't know who she was? Because everybody here is family, dude. And your family, you're like one of the main men. Like, you're here week in, week out. If you're not here, I get nervous. I think something happened. I think you're abducted by aliens if you're not here on the program. It scares me. That hottie. That narrows it down. There's a lot of hotties that check out the Yo Show. Because, I mean, next week. Did I do the next week banner? Probably not. I'm lazy. I didn't. Next week, Tuesday night, we have an awesome guest. A gentleman who is from my original stomping grounds of Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Oh, Jeff. Oh, Jeffrey's my baby. If I got a seat, I'll keep it. Oh, yeah. So are you kidding at the 200? You're now on the guest list. You are officially. This puts you on the guest list right now to come to our 200th program. But next week, we are joined by Robert Kerbeck. And he wrote an awesome book called Ruse. Lying the American Dream. So Ruse is about corporate spies, the undercover success of America, where we think we are. Great book. And like I said, Robert grew up in our place. So great dude. Can't wait to have him on next week. Be honored. Yeah, I'm calling you out all night long because you drop your comments. Be honored. You're like, the Yo Show, we love Maryland up here. We're Philly, but we love Maryland. We love New Jersey. I don't like New York very much. Nobody likes New York. That's right, New York. Took it over, Philly. But Maryland is welcome to my house anytime, and we'll hunt. There's a lot of hunting today, as you've seen. But yeah, 9:46. Oh my God, I forgot. Oh my God. So I'm gonna try and yeah. I don't even know what half of that is, but I love it. Hey, you don't have to love the Eagles because half the Floridas love the Eagles. They lie about it. But that's okay. I mean, we had that talk immediately when we first started talking about the Funko Pops. Like, oh my God, Philly, you're like an Eagles fan? I get it. I'm flexible. I'm flexible when it comes to Eagles fans and etc. But I got to share this. I probably have to make a new post for it. Because I don't know where I'm going to be, but if I'm available, I got to be there. Shit. Am I not going to find the post? I'm not going to find the post. Oh, Sepsis. The Sepsis and Melissa Wolf, etc. shared my video. But Sepsis, I know it's not going to be a great thing, and I'll do it up better. No way. That will have me like in a lot of trouble. But anyway, so Bridget Marina, hi. Anytime you come on, I know you say, oh, I'm sorry I came late. Dude, just show your face. You know I love you. I adore you for it. And me and Mrs. Citra got to get back out to you. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Bridget is an awesome individual. One of the greatest friends a person could ask to have. Terrific. Happy Women's Day as well. Finally off work. Jesus Christ. Happy Women's Day. The band Sepsis, Melissa Wolf, and they were on our show. Cam Loud and Melissa Wolf from Sepsis. They're going to be in Atlantic City, New Jersey for the 420 Fest. I don't have a thing, and I promised Melissa I would. She hates me now. But I will share it, and I'll post it on my page and share it as it comes up. The 420 Fest in Atlantic City, Melissa Wolf and Sepsis will be in Atlantic City. I've got to find freedom to get there for that day. I've got to, because she is awesome, and Sepsis is awesome, and all you are awesome. And Melissa Wolf's going to beat me up for not having it properly read out and ready. Melissa, I love you. Don't hate me. Melissa's done so much for us. She was our first ever raid. I watch them on Twitch. Check out Sepsis TV on Twitch. Check out Sepsis with 2 S's. Sepsis, the band. Sepsis! They're awesome. I need to get them to Philadelphia because I love them. They're great PR people. They're great for our show. We love them. Again. Yeah! Hook! I mean, no. No hookers. Yeah, hookers. Last time I was in Atlantic City, there was like this 6'5" Russian hooker who was just, wow. Nothing I touched it. Look. Again, let's get out the emojis. Joey Scatch Ciavo. Thanks, Joe, for checking in. Beth Perini. Mitugi Ukazai. Allison Merlo Moretti. Eden James. And Sepsis, of course. Samantha Gold gave us a heart. Samantha. Oh, that's so sweet. Alexis Smith. Alexis. You're top notch with me. I love you. We talk Funko Pops anytime. Bear Reigns, Naked Cadet, Ken Tuller. William Savant from Sepsis. And Michelle Bertolano, Stephanie's mom. We love you. See, Samantha, I told you how it goes down. It's just nonsense. You just drink. You get stupid. People watch you. They hate you the day after. I hate myself the day after. The hangover is terrible. But we do ask you to tune in next Tuesday night. Robert Kerbeck, the author of the book Ruse, Lying the American Dream, here on our program. It's big because he does a lot of California stuff. We're going to talk about the book. I'm excited about it. He's got some great stories. Corporate spy shit. Yeah, man, I'm excited! Right here next Tuesday on the program. A humongous thanks tonight to ShaLeah Nikole. Like I said, her stuff is out there now. Check it out on YouTube. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Of course. That's what it's all about. Hate yourself there. It's okay. As long as only you hate yourself. And the world loves you. Like, dude, last night you were... Yeah, I was. Easy now. It's a PG-13 program. The 13 went right the window. Be the Russian whore. We love it. Excellent. Alexis and Samantha, bringing me home on such a high note. But yeah, you hate yourself the day after. Alexis, I will warn you ahead of time, Saturday. This Saturday. My God, I forgot to make a thing. Yeah, it's in quotes. What? Oh, dude, don't do that to me. You make me click it and go to where. Oh, that's the post. Here it is. If you get a chance, check it out later. Click the event. Eventbrite, the 420 Fest in Atlantic City. Sepsis, a lot of great people, bands, etc. will be there. And what's more fun than Atlantic City? Talk about drunken nonsense and Russian horse. So, oh, I'm burping. As you know, every season. But, this Saturday, Murphy's Bar, I forgot to share them, and Levittown is having their St. Patty's Fest. They'll be at the parade, the Levittown parade with their car. Then they'll come back at 2 o'clock for a shit show party. So if friends of mine and you want to come up and have an absolutely ridiculous shit show time, that's the place to be. My wife will be there. Our good friend Allison. Jewel Tatey claims she's going to be there. Jewel Tatey in the house. You could take pictures with the Yo Show. Take pictures and look at my face. That's how we do it. Steve Giordano, I seen you drop a like, and I love you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Dude, I've got a tinkle, and I have no backup. So what we're going to do is, 7 minutes early, there's so many great people on there. I love you. Aw, Samantha, good night. You were great. Thank you for checking in. And don't worry about getting tied up earlier on. I appreciate it. I get it. I know, like, sitting next to me is a lot for any woman. Make a little piddle on your pants. I get it. Oh, God. I'm going to go upstairs and get beat down from the missus. But I get it. We're going to take you out. And I've done something different tonight. Usually we take you out, in and out. Oh, absolutely. I love you. You're the best. You really. We've got that thing from long ago, and that doesn't go away. It doesn't go away with me. You go with me once, you go with me 1,000 times. Wow. Holy Jesus. I think you're in for a treat, but that's between you and Samantha. I don't do that negotiation. What I'm going to do tonight, The Catalyst is another great song from St. Ricketts. And I kind of say that for the Wednesday night, the O 2.0. But I'll tell you what, it's such a great song that I want to play it tonight. I'm feeling saucy tonight. You see my little head. And you see the big St. Ricketts thing. And again, it's www.sricketts.com. Thompson Buddies for life, bro. Oh, extension 1, 2. I got to remember the extension. I suck at this. But I love you, though. And you were always great to me back then. Night, indeed. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Alexis. I appreciate it a great deal. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Again, I have very happy Women's Day to all the women out there. We ran the scroll down the bottom. Women who've been a part of the program. So many of you. We appreciate you. We love you. It's Women's Day, and it's got 5 minutes left in it. And I don't blame any of you for appreciating the great women out there. Like I said, your mother started as a woman. Bridget, happy Women's Day to you. I love you, dude. You're fantastic. You're an awesome friend. You are a person and just gives it up when the chips are down. And that's amazing. Alexis, you're welcome for an amazing, for an awesome. Thank you for coming in, dude. I love it. I really do. I appreciate it so much. I'm starting to get misty, but I'll get misty. Thank you. Love you. Love you very much. And Bridget, love you guys more. You're awesome. You really are. I'm going to take it with The Catalyst, which is another St. Ricketts song, because I love this band so very much. And I want everybody to get more of them. And we'll take it out. And I'm going to take myself out of the screen. And let's start the song. And let's tell everybody a great night from the ocean. Jewel Tatey, if you're out there, I love you, honey. Happy Women's Day. Good night.